new EP. I really love this band.
I was going to say, this band is such a fucking sleeper.
They're such a cool fucking
because
band.
listen, Tyler's our buddy.
Yeah.
The guys are, we know the guys.
Sure, yeah.
We might get them in the lodge.
Yeah, we very well
if they
might
want.
get
I think that these are guys that would want in the lodge.
No fucking doubt.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
right?
They would want in the lodge.
And yeah, these are the type of folks we want in the lodge.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We want to propagate.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, this is such a sleeper fucking band because Leaking Head is probably not the first band you think of.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
When you're thinking of like current hardcore or whatever.
Yes.
Man, they scratch a fucking itch. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's identifiably hardcore that is also, doing its own thing.
Yes.
Yep,
for sure, man.
And pretty on point with like lyrics and everything. I actually kind of like the video. I have for a long time wanted to do a full-on like business seminar presentation while we perform.
Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome.
And now I can't.
Yeah. So before roses, I'll give thorns. This is essentially it's a lyric video.
Yeah.
And I kind of always beef a lyric video. It's just the idea of a lyric video rubs me the wrong way. It feels like this very sort of contrived postmodern invention that feels a lot more like quote unquote content than it does an actual music video.
Well, this felt a lot more like content than just the guys acting like they're playing while the lyrics show up in front of them.
Right. Yes, for sure. I mean, that's fucking awful. That's
right.
The worst shit ever. This feels like it's self-referential in a way, like it's self-parroting. It is maybe parroting the very idea of a lyric video. So like, this gets some points from me in that front, but on that front, but a lyric video always kind of raises my hackles a little bit. So I could probably do without the visual accompaniment to this track, but that's just personal preference. This band fucking rules, man. I really love this band. They have also gotten progressively better since we first heard them on the show like several years ago. When we played their record release show a couple years back in Rochester, I was genuinely impressed with them. I think they're fucking awesome. Cougar is such a good front person. Jake's leads are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of gizm in this band in a way that is actually detectable, which is not something you can say for almost any contemporary hardcore punk bands. I also like the fact that this shit is intentionally lo-fi in a way that creates like a genuine barrier to entry for casuals, because under the wall of noise and that din, the riffs are straight up phenomenal.
Right. That exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the riffs are great. And you have to. This demands that you actually pay attention to what is happening.
There's just some levels of fucking grime on there that you gotta like be willing to wade through to get in.
And I think
that's fucking perfect.
I think the other thing about this band that is so cool to me is that on its face, if you just look at the collection of guys playing this music, like you look at Gary US Bombs. I'm so used to fucking listening to Kings of Punk. You look at Tim and you look at Tyler and you look at Jake and Cougar. Like they're people where the fact that they just look away together, right? Like they look very cool together without actually looking cool, which is not me casting aspersions or throwing shade. There's just like Tim's pants that are fucking like safety pinned onto his body.
They just look like scummy fucking townie dudes.
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that like this group of dudes who are so unassuming, like on their face, are in a band that rips this hard and gets it this much is just such a testament to like what makes hardcore so cool. Yeah. Because like one thing I talk about a lot is when I'm speaking about the band 86 Mentality is that when I was a kid getting into that band, you know, you think about the imagery associated with that band, like the skinhead hardcore shit and whatever. And yeah, like the vocalist of that band is like a jean jacket, fucking Doc Martin skinhead dude that fits that perfectly. Mm-hmm. But the guitarist was a guy who was also in like Crispus Attucks and shit. And he looks so fucking stupid that it's remarkable. He's wearing like shin length shorts and he has like a flop haircut and like an extra medium t-shirt in all of these videos of 86 Mentality around, 2004, 2005. And this dude was writing some of the most timeless, hard as nails hardcore punk that has been put to tape in like the last 25 years, looking like the most unassuming, stupidly dressed motherfucker you could ever run across.
It's the Pig Champion effect.
Right, exactly.
There's no fucking way that you don't like you don't know who Poison ID is, you don't know who these people are, and you look at Pig Champion and you think that dude fucking kills it.
Right, exactly. And
that dude is killing himself.
Yeah, for sure. And that is a component of Leaking Head that I think just adds to their sort of mystique and their cool factor, is that they're just a bunch of goobers that landed on something this fucking sick. And they all work together as a unit.